So we're gonna have blood entering the kidneys into the kidney hilum right here, right? So the kidney hilum has three different structures going into it or going out. So we got the renal artery, renal vein, and we got the ureter. So these three things or structures are going to be in the kidney hilum, okay? So blood coming in, we're going to have the renal artery, and then over here we're going to have the segmental, so they haven't labeled it yet. So the segmental artery. Going up, we're going to have the interlobular. Okay, just make sure you guys know the difference. There's an interlobular, interlobule. So it gets a little confusing. We got the interlobular, and then we're going to do a little curvature over here. It's going to be the arcuate. Okay, so the arcuate artery going into the cortical. Okay, so the cortical is going to start branching into over here. So the cortical is this one in between the renal pyramids, okay? So it's this one over here. So branching off the cortical, we're going to have the afferent. Afferent is going into the glomerular capsule, okay? So you can see the glomerulus, the red with the little yellow cap, okay? Together that's going to make up the glomerulus capsule or Bowman's capsule, yeah. So it's going to make up the filtration system of the kidneys, okay? So the red is the glomerulus, the yellow surrounding it, that's going to be the capsule, okay? So going into it, afferent, and then we're going to, let me find a good one. This one over here. So the blood or the little solutes, everything is going to happen over here. And then once the filtration occurs in the Bowman's capsule, it's going to go to the PCT. That's a proximal collecting tube.
You said it was proximal convoluted.
Convoluted, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't review at all before coming here. So we got the PCT, okay, and it's going to go through the descending loop, okay? Descending. It's going to go down. And then we got the loop of Henle. That's going to be just a little curvature. And then we're going to go up. So that's the ascending loop. And then after the ascending loop, we got the DCT. That's the distal convoluted tubule. And that's going to empty the urine. So right now it's already urine, okay? The urine's going to go into the collecting tubes, okay? So that's the orange one. And see, it's going to be, the collecting tubes, they're going to be collecting the urine from different DCTs. So this one has two. So the urine's going to go down the collecting tube. You see how it's going to be coming in. So more urine, more urine. It's going to drop the urine into this structure right here. Do you guys know what that one's called? The minor calyx. And that many minor calyxes are going to collect into the major calyx over here. Okay. And then all of them together are going to collect at the renal pelvis. So we need this region over here. And then it's going to go down this structure right here. What is this called?
Ureter.
Ureter, good. So now hand me that model because we can see the rest of the urine over here. Let's flip this. Okay. So this is the anterior view because of this pubic symphysis right here. So you guys can feel that bone. So this means that this is the front view and this is the back view. Okay, so but for teaching purposes, I'm going to show you the back view, okay? So urine is going to go down, right? Do you guys know the movement that pushes urine down?
Peristalsis.
Very good, peristalsis. In a male, we're going to have three different glands that are going to help secrete or lubricate urine or penis, whatever. So this is a male because it has three glands. It's going to help us differentiate. Do you guys need to know the glands or no?
Most probably.
What?
Most probably.
I know you're going to need to know it for the reproductive. I don't know for like this quiz coming up. This is the prostate. It's kind of like a triangle thing. And then we got the seminal vesicle. Let me give you a sec.
Do you want to confirm that that's the answer replacement?
Yes, I'm correct. Seminal vesicle, and then we have the vas deferens. Okay, this is where the male reproductive gametes are going to join into the ureter, right? Because they have the same tube. They have one ureter. We have three different holes. We have the vagina, the ureter,
Hi guys, 10 minutes.
and We have our anus. There we go. Okay. So this is a guy. So prostate, seminal vesicle, and vas deferens. And this is going to be the inside of a
This is 3 minutes behind.
bladder.
Got about 8 minutes.
The bladder has things that have similar names to other organs that we've already done. So the bladder has an apex. You see how it points over here? So we got the apex, and that points towards the anterior part.
They label them.
Apex inside. So these little holes, they're kind of the little structures that's going to help increase surface area in the bladder. So what are these going to be called? Very good. So another structure in the human body that has rugate is the bladder, because you want it to, inflate when it's full with urine and then deflate when you're ready to relax and release the urine. And then we have these little 2 holes. These holes are where the ureters are going to empty into the bladder. This is going to be the internal.
Is that what show up?
It says uridic
Orifice.
orifice.
Yeah, is it the internal orifice?
It says uridic orifices.
I'm thinking of this one over here. Hold on, give me a second. I know I labeled it.
Well, we're just doing it to show findings in case someone did. Because then if they see blood in it, we can say, well, it would cause it.
I swear I
And
have
that's
it.
always a possibility.
Okay, I don't have it. But that's the ureter orifice. This is going to be the urethra orifice, because this is going to be the urethra. Okay, and then together, this little triangle is going to be called the trigone. Okay, so it connects the 2 ureter orifice with the urethra orifice. And then we're going to have the urethra. So in a male, we're going to have 3 regions of the urethra, and then a female is going to be very short. Yeah. So it's going to be on that one. So if someone wants to go grab that one so we can finish it.
But what's on here, what you want to appreciate, is that the urethra has 2 sphincters. An internal
yeah.
one made out of smooth muscle.
This one over here. So this is the involuntary one, and then the one closest to the external orifice, that's going to be the
Voluntary.
good, the voluntary one. Okay, that'll be skeletal muscle. So next one, thank you. Okay, so like I said, the male has 3 regions of the urethra, while females have 1. So the first part, we're gonna see the prostate, right? So that's the first one. So this is gonna be the prostatic urethra, and see this little red like tissue over here. That's gonna make up the membranous urethra. So it's a very small section.
So the red one is not.
Yeah. So between over here, that's gonna be the membranous urethra, membranous, and then the rest is gonna be the spongy urethra. Okay, so that'll be the majority of the urethra. And this is where, so males will have semen be expelled through here and urine. And then females will have, we have 3 different holes. So ours is shorter, theirs is longer and more convoluted or moves around or whatever. So this one's shorter, this is about 2 inches, and we have more of a chance of getting UTIs than males do, because the bacteria would have to go all the way up here. By the time it reaches up here, the acidity and all those lubrication will kill it. So bacteria infection over here happens more likely, and that's about it. Yeah, so spongy, membranous, prosthetic, bladders. You can see the bladders here, and that's about it. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to studying.
Thank you.